Hi you guys, so this week for the Twin Flame Energy Update, I'm going to do a pick a card. So choose from Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Again, I'm doing this in the name of unconditional love, in the name of the highest light, for our greater good, for people on this divine path of love who've been awakened through divine counterparts. Again, if you're new to my page, please visit some of my past posts, especially on self-love. I am not here promoting you be attached to anyone. I'm not here promoting whether you are a twin or not. I'm not promoting whether this is real for you. It's real for all of us in a different way. I too had a karmic. I have been a karmic. So whether you are or not at this point, whether that is this relationship or not for you, just take the messages as they resonate, okay? So I don't know. I felt that I needed to explain that. So group number 1, this is your pile. I also picked one of the groups. I never look at the piles before I actually start reading, so they're new to me just like they are to you. All right, so this is the Twin Flame Oracle. I believe that's what, or the Mystic Moon Oracle. And these cards usually they're very 3D for me, just like the Truth deck, okay? So group number 1, let's see what's going on your journey. All right, okay, so as the tarot, we got the 7 of Scrolls. So intricacies and industries. And let's see, the answer is yes. So if you picked number 1 and you were asking a question, the answer is yes. There is some deception going on here, group 1. There is some, and deception can just mean, the illusion of the 3D. Spirit is really saying here to me that this is part of your spiritual path. Change your perspective, detach from the 3D situation. It is an illusion right now, and you just have to embrace your emotions, right? Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. You're really being triggered, group number 1, right now in this connection, in what the 3D looks like. You're feeling like nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon feels very dark. The moon seems rather small there, even though it's full. It's just saying that whatever illusion you're facing in this connection, the 3, just know that nothing is going to come out of this situation, and it is in fact illusion, okay? It's part of your spiritual path. It's calling you to change perspective. It's calling you to notice the triggers. You may have unicorn energy around you at this time. You may connect with horses. You see the child here. This is inner child healing. Don't push down those feelings or judge your emotions. Just understand that, it is part of your path. It is part of your healing, okay? And, that there is, some focus on the 3D right now. Some focus on your work. This could be a way to distract from whatever's happening in this connection. In a good way, focus on rebuilding from the ground up. Focus on the things that call you, right? Look at all the scrolls there on the map. It looks blank, right? But there's a purpose to this. There's a purpose to the work being done at this time, akashically, for you, okay? And you will be transcending this. This is Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner voice. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. And I really feel like that's what it's saying. Like right now, although it doesn't want you to focus, Spirit doesn't want you to focus on the 3D in terms of what you see as action in your relationship. It is saying to focus on the 3D in terms of your work, in terms of transcending these feelings, these emotions, to honoring the inner life force within you, that kundalini energy, that awakening that these wounds propels by opening your heart and opening your chakras and your alignment. Your steps are being given. Do dance with the universe. Go where you're called, even if that's scary for you. Even if maybe saying yes to something feels like saying no to something else, just follow through, okay? Because there is an inner alchemy here. Number 8, this is an infinite connection. Energy is infinite. It's both of you working with that third energy here, but you both are two strong energies on your own. So the frequency of alchemy activates your magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. So again, you're transmuting these energies at this time. You're working through the deception of the 3D. Yes, you're still on the path. Yes, this is how things are supposed to be. Yes, these feelings are hard to deal with. Nothing will come out of that negative talk that you're telling yourself. This is just all about alchemy, okay? So group number 1, change your perspective. Look at how I picked it up there. Change your perspective. And realize that this is part of your spiritual path. So number 2, those of you who picked number 2, you know, you're in separation. You're getting some signs and synchronicities at this time about your King of Roses, you know, your King of Hearts. It's a little different in that deck. It's not necessarily hearts. You are feeling the passion. Oof, get to the heart of the matter. A time to give rather than take. Commitment issues, and stop reaching out. Okay, sorry for all the movement, you guys. I hope that didn't make you dizzy. But so group number 2, you may have a lot going on, because that did happen and there are no coincidences, okay? You know, your masculine or you have some commitment issues here. You know, 13 is the number of the death card. Its spirit is saying here, you know, stop reaching out from the place of wounding. Group number 2, this is, you know, number 10, again, the end of a cycle. Let this cycle of separation end, okay? In your heart, in your mind, in the higher, you know, you're going through some healing here. There is some commitment issues keeping you guys apart, but you are getting signs, and they're getting signs. And you know, this is the King of Roses that we're talking about, whether it's you or them. You know, you do hold the flowers, you do hold the love, you do hold this ancient love, right? It's really what it feels like here. And you're just in a period of healing, okay? So rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. So I just feel like the separation is here to teach you to rediscover a lost or fragmented part of yourself, you know, so that you can have healing within and harmony without, okay? Get to the heart of the matter. You know, 22, look at the child here again, a lot like number 1, some inner child issues here, some strength, you know, the lion calling you to be had here, you know, transformation. Peacock is beautiful, you know, embrace your beauty, embrace the divine. You know, the angels are watching you. There's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Yeah, so even if you're going through a period of separation and, you know, you're being called to stop reaching out, do listen to that, because you are healing in order to reach a state of harmony. You know, a time to give rather than take to others. New moon in Virgo. Give to yourself, give to others. And I'm really getting like, don't expect to get back, just give for the purpose of giving, okay? And your activation is the passion card. You know, 3 + 4 is 7. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. So again, use that passion to redirect your energy in helping others, in extending. You can still send your love to your counterpart in the higher. Even in this feeling of separation, remember that it is an illusion and that it has a deeper purpose for healing and harmony within and without, okay? So group number 3, let's see what you got here. Numbing, ooh, twin flame. So just confirmation, you know, this is your twin. Reflection, you're mirroring each other. You're both numbing each other at this time. Numbing yourselves. I said numbing each other. How strange. You know, you're stuck in, maybe, you know, you're stuck in the past. You're both stuck in the past. You know, number 8, and then increase to money. Focus on the things that bring you abundance, not just monetarily, but internally as well. You know, stay in your faith, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Take time to breathe out. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. And fertility is your activation. So the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to go from our consciousness into a grander expression of ourselves. Yes, so much mirroring. Group number 3, you guys are mirroring the hell out of each other right now. And I wanted to say another word, but you're mirroring the hell out of each other, okay? You're on this journey, you know, it's dark, you're navigating by nights, you know, it's difficult, but you are going into calmer waters. There is light there that is leading the way. You know, you guys are, you know, perhaps numbing yourselves with the past, perhaps numbing yourselves with, you know, abundance, but, you know, you do feel the call to each other, and, you know, it's time to just breathe. Two moons, 2 full moons here, you know, or this was this disseminating moon, but either way, you know, a lot of light here. You know, again, the reference to turning your heart light on. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So if you're being really, really triggered right now, and that's causing you to want to numb, just realize where this is coming from. You know, God, Spirit is really asking you to keep the faith, okay, in humanity and benevolence. You know, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and your twin and others, see the light in the world, okay? Have faith in the situation. Look at what's being triggered, look at what's being reflected to you through this connection, and help it birth something new, okay? Help it, and a higher timeline, help birth a higher timeline, higher vibes. Like, step outside of this mirror exercise, or, you know, deal with it. Look at the mirror, look at how it's triggering you and them, and heal from it, so that you can move on from the past. You can move on from numbing, you know, past cycles, and focus on the things that bring you abundance and love, and on, you know, take you onward on this journey into fertility and new beginnings. Okay, so group number 3, I hope this resonated. Please let me know in the comments.